the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Next Gen 720, and I am back with another video. I'm back. I'm gonna be doing 2 videos a day. I'm back. Listen, I'm back. I'm back. I promise. After I finish one video, I'm gonna do another video. I'm just gonna leave it private and just upload it. Listen, I'm back on my grind. Listen, I'm back. I know y'all missed me, but I'm back. Anyway, GameStop execs says to be impressed by Scorpio. It's a very powerful piece of. I'm sorry, putting words in his mouth. So he said it's a very powerful unit. That's what he said. It's a very powerful unit. And let me say this. And at the end of the day, I'm not the biggest fan of GameStop. But anyway, it says that GameStop has expressed to be impressed by Microsoft's upcoming Xbox Scorpio. And the retailer believes that the console will have some great titles that will help drive sales. At least that's what can be discerned from GameStop's most recent financial earnings call. Apart from being positive about the Nintendo Switch and PlayStation VR, it's a trend with that. Nintendo Switch and PlayStation VR, the retailer shared it has some strong cards to play with Microsoft enhanced Xbox One console as well. In physical gaming, here have been a critical decline without question, but we have very strong cards to play in the Nintendo Switch, Sony VR, and Microsoft Scorpio. GameStop CEO Paul Rain stated. Let me say this. Like, this is what GameStop does every time on the heels of the eve of a new console that's launching. They sing their prayers. They did with the PlayStation VR. We have high demands never seen before in the history of gaming. The Nintendo Switch looks to surpass. They see GameStop does these key things. Like they said, like with the Nintendo Switch, for an example, the strongest launch in several years. Now, several, two, couples, two, three. I mean, we haven't had any new hardware since really, technically new hardware since the PS4 and the Xbox One. And both of those consoles did 1 million in one day. You know what I mean? Did 1 million apiece on Black Friday. So I'm just saying, GameStop does what they do as far as spin. You know what I mean? They're like the, I won't call them whores, but this is what they do. You know what I mean? Every time I don't care if the Nokia N-Gage is re-releasing. Oh, they come out. Oh, we're impressed by the specs of the Nintendo N-Gage and has strong 30. This is what GameStop does. Now, I'm not a big fan of GameStop. I don't like how they do their business. I don't like how they kind of threw Microsoft under the bus a little bit. You know what I mean? At the start of this generation. But that's neither here or there. But I don't work for Microsoft, so it is what it is. I don't like how GameStop does the gaming community. What I mean by that is you can buy a brand new game for $65. You go to trade it in, they're going to give you $14 for it. And then turn around and resell that same goddamn game for $55. That's why I don't rock with GameStop. I can buy give me a shitty game that came out this generation. Give me the shittiest game, Octodad. And just say if I spend $65 for that, right? I would keep it instead of trading it into GameStop and getting only $2 for it and have them turn around and sell it for $40. I refuse. It's the principality thing. I refuse to be hustled. You know what I mean? But by them saying though that they're impressed with the hardware really doesn't tell me anything, because we all gonna be impressed with the goddamn hardware when it releases in 2017. You know what I mean? We all gonna be we all gonna be impressed with the hardware. So that really does nothing for me by them saying that they're impressed with the hardware. You know what I mean? It doesn't. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm hearing that the console, indeed, in fact, at least a minimum, what I'm heard was 6.4 teraflops, 6.3 teraflops. That's a lot of goddamn mustard on the hot dog. What is the Pro? The Pro is 4.2. And the Scorpio is going to be 6. Let's say 6.2. Should just say 6. Not only that, it's using Vega, rumored to be using Ryzen, but it has a much higher memory bandwidth. So they don't have to choose between resurrection. They don't have to choose between resolution and resolution or better graphics. They can give you both at a high memory bandwidth. As far as the Pro, a little higher memory bandwidth than the PS3, but you can get a higher resolution and better graphics. Again, I will say this again. I would rather Sony put everything 1080p 60, let it upscale to 4K, and give us better graphics. You know what I mean? To me, that's the only way that the Pro can probably compete with the Scorpio, because the Scorpio's not going to have to choose between the two. You can get better resolution and better graphics. Where here's the Scorpio, I'm sorry, the Pro is a trade-off. You know what I mean? You can get a higher resolution, 1400p or 1800p, and and that's it. And upscale to 4K. Give me 1080p 60. Lock it if you can. Lock it 1080p 60, and let it upscale to 4K with your upscaler, and give me better graphics. I want my face to melt. That's what I want from Project Scorpio. Microsoft come out there, take the stage. Let my face melt. Let my people go. I'm out there doing the Lord's work again, right? For real, I want my face to melt. I want my face to melt. That's what I want. You know what I mean? But, because at the end of the day, GameStop come out there, singing their praise to the Project Scorpio. Does nothing for me. Does nothing for you. They do this with every goddamn piece of hardware that's going. They do the same thing with the Wii U. Oh, the Wii U showing promising. The sales are strong. This is what they fucking do. Listen, I say, God don't like ugly. GameStop has been fucking gamers for how long? Been fucking their employees and be fucking gamers. I'm telling you. GameStop, I say, Bobby Boucher, football's the devil's ball. GameStop is the fucking devil. I bullshit you not, man. Ah, God! They are the fucking devil, man. Like, they are, man. Like, real talk. Like, the gaming industry itself would be a much better place without GameStop. I wish Microsoft would have stuck to their guns as far as the DRM, that we could have been trading our games with each other digitally. And when you wanted to trade a game, here's the thing. It's not that Microsoft said you couldn't trade your games, but when you wanted to trade in your game to Microsoft, I'm sorry, to GameStop, GameStop was forced to give the developer a piece of the pie. You know what I mean? The gaming industry is the only thing like that. When you walk into the store, and not only do you have EA, Activision, Ubisoft, Konami, all competing against each other, lobbying for our dollars, they're also competing against the same motherfucker that's there to sell their product. Give you an example. You walk into GameStop, you got $50, right? You're gonna buy. You got you got the money to buy one game. You got $65, right? You walk into GameStop, you can buy Assassin's Creed used for $50. You get a new for 65, right? You said, fine, I'm gonna pocket the 15. I'm gonna buy it used. So not only did, even though you're buying the game used, but not only did Ubisoft miss out on the sale of 65 brand new sale, EA, Activision, none of them gets in their money. You know what I mean? GameStop will be quick to tell you that they put $1 billion back into the gaming market industry with as far as they use games, trades, and sell. But when you trade your games in, you're not guaranteed to buy new games or new equipment. You can go in and buy a bunch of used shit. And the developers, whoever, get none of that. You know what I mean? That's why you have an rise of DLC, map packs, and all that shit. Because, again, games, and listen, I'm not saying I'm some bleeding heart for the developers, but it's the truth. You know what I mean? That's why, that's where you came with the online pass. You had to buy it new. You know what I mean? You had to buy it new to get the online, because they see the money that GameStop is taking out of their pockets. Let's look at the real shit. Just look at the start of last generation compared to this generation, as far as the new IPs that we got. What was new last generation? Gears, Assassin's Creed. Come on. There have been a lot of new IPs compared to the same time this year. This year, what we got was, well, I won't even say Destiny, because Destiny's on both goddamn platforms. The new IPs are few and far between. That's why you get the same AAAs and the same exclusives over and over again, because they know they're going to make money. You know what I mean? Fact. But shall I digress? But anyway, this is your boy Next Gen 720. Good night. I will be start dropping 2 videos a day, one in the morning, then one in the evening, and maybe even do something in the afternoon at the lives. That's how I'm gonna start hitting them. One in the morning, one at night. Hit you with a live stream during the afternoon. I can rock. So I do like doing live videos. I like to interact with you guys while I do them. And listen here, I'm going back to live streaming. I miss it. I've been live streaming a long time. I'm back, man. Going back. I said, hey, I'm going back to my roots. Yeah. Hey, you know how that song goes, Chanel? Dusted off my boots. Going back to my roots. Yeah. I'm out of here, man. And remember, if your grandmother got a fat ass, give her my number. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't end the video like that. Listen here. I'm here to do the Lord's work. God!
Personal prayer package. Oh, you need that personal prayer package. You're just one prayer, just one prayer away from getting your miracles. And you command those walls to come down now.
Thank you.
And I loose new walls of his mind. Oh, that's it right there, Alvin. Take a deep breath and receive you the peace. Oh, Kobai, Shadolobokoshai of Almighty God. Take another deep breath, Alvin, and receive you the peace. Did you feel that, Alvin?
Yes.
Together than they've ever been before. In Jesus' name.